Look at this romance. Thanks for clicking, and please enjoy the video. What are some lesser known secondary uses for an everyday product? You can also use a Hitachi Magic Wand as a back massager. A lot of nursing mothers also say that it helps to clear clogged milk ducts. As a nursing mother who has had to use one for this purpose, I can confirm that yes, it does work. Cornstarch is a good blood coagulant if you need to stop bleeding. I saved my pet tarantula with cornstarch like this before. Her abdomen split after falling on tile, and the cornstarch stopped her from bleeding out. Several months later, and she's doing great after that almost fatal fall. I'm trying to imagine a spider staying still enough for you to apply cornstarch to it. That's amazing. If it's serious, superglue is also an option. Serious. I don't know how true it is, but I've heard that superglue is standard military kit for this reason. You can get a medical form of superglue. It is different from the glue you buy from a DIY shop, but the actual glue part is very similar. The main difference is that they don't add some of the extra chemicals that go into the non-medical variant. While you can't buy the human version on Amazon, you can get vet version. Any kind of cooking oil will easily get pine sap off of your hands. Just use it like soap. Would this work for windshields? Yes, cooking oil immediately removes windshields from off of your hands. Just use it like soap. Will it also remove the windshield from my soap? Vagisil for chafing. It's antibacterial, lubricating, and an anesthetic. I learned that in the army. And sponsor an AskReddit team. But am I poor and stupid enough to eat it? Also gives you an extra 2 to 3 inches drop on your curveball. As a mechanic, a flathead screwdriver is a pry bar, package opener, square head, Robertson, screwdriver, hose pick, a punch, test lead, electrical bridge, scraper, chisel, and least importantly, a flathead screwdriver. Add salt to your hand wash to get gasoline smell off. Love that. I've always done salt and vinegar to get the gas smell off. But if you're working on a car, salt and vinegar will remind you of every ducking cut on your hands. Then add alcohol. Soon you will be wishing it was just salt and vinegar. Use Fed wrap instead of sports tape. It's basically the same thing, but much less expensive. Great stuff. And baling twine can be used to fix anything. If you can't use twine to fix it, it ain't worth fixing. Okay, maybe not, but twine is great too. As a horse owner, baling twine is practically holding life together at home. I carry a garlic press in my purse, so that when I'm out at a restaurant I can make a small amount of baby food out of any steamed vegetable. Mind blown, I have twin infants, this will come in handy. Twinfants. I can vividly picture the incredulous look on bystanders' faces when you pull out the garlic press, and then the subsequent look of enlightenment and modest respect as they realize what you're using it for. Vinegar is amazing. It can be used as a cheap household cleaner, refresh the coffee maker, and it can cure foot fungus and jock itch. Vinegar also works as a stain remover for clothes and carpet, and a deodorizer, and is safe for pets to accidentally ingest. It also works as a no-chew spray. Any particular vinegar you recommend? I'm guessing malt isn't good because it would smell horribly. White. Macube remover wipes are really good at getting bike chain grease off your hands. Also mixing some sugar with some fairy liquid. The sugar acts as an effective abrasive. What is fairy liquid? British soap / Dawn. Washing your hands with soap and sand, no water, will get virtually anything off your hands, including the skin. Coffee grounds are quite versatile. Among other things, you can use them for a soil additive to improve the pH balance for plants. Place them in a refrigerator to neutralize odors. Scour pots and pans. De-icing your steps and driveway. An ant repellent. An exfoliating scrub for your skin. Ground coffee powder is amazing at neutralizing vomit smell on carpets or fabrics. I was once in an international flight that would last 9 hours, and on hour 3 a child threw up on the aisle. The stewardess gracefully poured 2 handfuls of coffee powder on the leftover stain after removing the puddle, and the smell instantly went away. This is like finding out magic and wizards were real all along. WD-40 removes old adhesives from anything without damage or staining or discoloration. A smaller can of WD-40 can be used on a normal sized can of WD-40 when its lid is stuck. I wrap those thick rubber bands, you know the ones that come around broccoli crowns, around tight jar lids to make them grippy and easy to undo. Peroxide gets blood stains out. Edit. I'm a nurse, not a serial killer. As a woman, I was so glad I learned this at an early age. I've saved more than a few pairs of underwear and sets of sheets from being period use only thanks to this. I'm today years old when I learned this. I'm 42. Condensed milk for those with chronic vomiting. Not only is it great for cooking, but I had a pharmacist tell me about adding some water till it is the consistency of thick soup. Get the person to sip small amounts of it slowly. It helps line the esophagus to reduce vomiting and allowing medication time to hit the stomach and work. Also provides much needed sugar. I've used it on kids and adults and it's worked a treat every time. Toilet seat covers are the same as blotting paper for oily skin. This is my favorite one so far. Those papers are expensive. Perm papers are made of the same material and come in packs of 1,000 for under $5. They are cut to the same size as typical blotting sheets. I discovered this when I worked at a salon. Link. If you have a highlighter that's dying, take the pen part of it out of the casing and soak it in nail polish remover. It will revitalize it to working like new. This would have made coloring time so much more fun in kindergarten, especially since like only 2 markers would work by November. RIP yellow marker. Once you go black, you never go back. Alternatively and delightfully, try instead taking the whole pen, securely taping a 1 meter length of string to the back of it, and slinging the whole thing around in a circle, like you're winding up a lasso. Keep the cap on. The centripetal force can often get the ink up to the tip and get it flowing again. Thanks. Now I'm picturing some guy doing this in an office, threatening to thwack people in the eyes. Computers are not only for browsing Reddit, they can actually be used for productivity. I don't believe you. Where do I click for the producing? Clean mascara wands are used in animal shelters to soothe the animals by brushing and to remove fly eggs and larvae from fur. Can I actually send them mild mascara wands? Yes, there are bird rescues that will take them. They just don't want you buying clean ones because that will just contribute to plastic production and they're hoping to just keep used ones from the landfill. Shaving foam reduces / stops misting on bathroom mirrors and car windows. You can also use it to write creepy text like "I died here" or "I'm watching you" on mirrors of other people's bathrooms. When done right, it will be pretty much invisible normally, but the text will show up when someone is taking a bath / shower and the mirror fogs up. Bonus: if someone has Alexa, remind me to die in 4 hours then leave. It will go okay, time to die, and scare the crap out of your victim. Hair conditioner as shaving cream. Calling something a game changer feels so cliche, but this tip was for me. My razor doesn't get as gunked up. I can see my legs better so there are less cuts. It's cheaper than the nice shaving cream. But most importantly, I use the olive oil conditioner and my legs are the softest they've ever been. It's insane how much more I enjoy shaving now. If you want another bathroom tip, the best soap is Castile soap. It's natural and extremely cheap. Dilute it with 4 parts water and put it into a soap foam dispenser and boom, entire year's worth of soap for $15. If you run out of shaving cream, you can rub a stick of butter on your face and then go to the store and buy more shaving cream. If you have a French press for coffee, you can also froth milk in it after. Pour in hot milk and raise and lower the plunger until the volume of the milk has about doubled. Keep going for free butter. Why not just take the half of the doubled milk and double it again? Honestly, infinite milk is better than a single butter. You'll rip a hole in the milk butter container. Bleach to keep away cockroaches. I used to get big ass cockroaches in the summer that came up my drain. My exterminator told me to pour 1 cup of bleach down my drain each week. You have to pour it down the drain in the room you see them. I started 18 months ago and haven't seen a cockroach since. Keep a bag of cat litter in the trunk of the car in case you need extra traction if you get stuck in ice or snow. If you have a landline telephone, the dial tone is a constant F. By holding the phone to your ear and your finger on the 1st fret of the 1st string of your guitar, for example, you can use the dial tone as a reference pitch and accurately tune up without a tuner. Put a somewhat thick layer of Vaseline on the skin around your hairline and ears and neck when dyeing your hair. If you accidentally get dye on your skin, you can easily wipe it off. I used to do that. One day I could not find the Vaseline. I used olive oil instead. It worked great. Q-tips to clean your keyboard. Nice tip.